Get ready, news fans. Serie A squad values are exploding, with Como seeing the biggest rise, while Juventus is the only top club to experience a fall. We're diving deep into the financial shifts on the Italian football scene. And that's not all. Arsenal's Jakub Kiwior, currently on loan at FC Porto, is catching the eye of Juventus. Will he make a move to Turin this summer? We've got the inside scoop. Plus, we're tracking Tottenham's Dejan Kulusevski's road to recovery from a serious knee injury. Can the former Juventus star get back on the pitch and help Spurs avoid relegation? We'll break down his situation. Finally, get ready for a huge Serie A showdown as Udinese clashes with Juventus. We'll preview the match, break down the team news, and tell you who's in and who's out. Don't go anywhere. Hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss a single update.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Serie A squads skyrocket. Como leads the charge, Juventus stumbles. Get ready for a seismic shift in Italian football's financial landscape. Serie A squad values are on a wild ride, and the latest analysis shows Como experiencing the most dramatic surge, while Juventus stands as the sole top club seeing a dip. This isn't just about numbers, it's about the ambitious projects and evolving strategies shaping the future of the league. The Como project, fueled by a massive investment of around €390 million from the Hartono brothers, is aiming for nothing less than a revolutionary football model. It's an ecosystem that blends sport, tourism, fashion, media, and lifestyle, all anchored by success on the pitch. Their current fourth place standing in Serie A is a testament to this vision. According to data from Football Benchmark, Como's squad valuation has jumped from €268 million to €328 million between September and February, an impressive €60 million increase. They're leading the pack among the top 7 clubs in the league for squad value growth. Following closely are Inter, with a €50 million increase, and Milan, up by €26 million. Other clubs like Atalanta, Roma, and Napoli also saw significant gains. Meanwhile, Juventus is the outlier, with its squad value dropping by €15 million. This valuation is determined by Football Benchmark's sophisticated player valuation tool, which analyzes thousands of international transfers, considering factors like age, performance, contract status, and commercial potential. Como's rise is largely attributed to nurturing young talent. Nico Paz, for instance, saw his valuation soar from €48 million to €74 million after being signed for a mere €6 million. Ramon's value jumped from €2.5 million to €17 million, and Bacciarina's from €18 million to €36 million. Even Inter's top players like Lautaro and Bastoni are valued highly. But the most astonishing rise is Pio Esposito's, tripling from €17 million to €51 million. At Milan, goalkeeper Mainon's value increased significantly, and at Atalanta, their project continues to yield results with 11 players valued over €20 million. Juventus's dip, despite Yıldız's surge, is impacted by a drop in Opendağ's value and Zhegrova's reduced playing time. The battle for valuation supremacy is heating up. Fans are buzzing about these financial shifts, with many seeing Como's rise as a sign of a more dynamic and competitive league. Analysts are watching closely to see if this trend continues and how it impacts transfer strategies across Serie A. The community is debating whether Juventus can recover its lost value or if this signals a new era. And the drama doesn't stop there. We're also tracking a potential blockbuster transfer that could shake up Serie A even further. Stick around as we reveal which Arsenal star Juventus is eyeing for a summer move. Arsenal's Kiwior on Juventus radar amidst Porto loan spell. Jakub Kiwior, the Polish defender currently on loan at FC Porto from Arsenal, is generating significant transfer buzz. After limited opportunities at the Emirates, his move to Portugal was designed to secure regular playing time and showcase his talents, and it appears to have paid off spectacularly. Kiwior has long been recognized for his defensive capabilities, but breaking into Arsenal's first-choice centre-back pairing of Gabriel and William Saliba proved a major hurdle. His loan spell at Porto has provided the perfect platform to regain match fitness and prove his worth. Reports from Portugal suggest his performances have been impressive, highlighting the defensive prowess that initially attracted Arsenal. This resurgence has now caught the attention of Italian giants Juventus, who are reportedly eager to bolster their squad. Juventus had previously monitored Kiwior during his time at Spezia, but Arsenal managed to secure his signature first. Despite missing out then, their interest has reportedly been reignited. As Juventus undergoes a rebuilding phase, they are actively seeking players to strengthen their defense for the future, and Kiwior's form in Portugal has reinforced their belief in his potential. However, the path to Turin might not be straightforward. Porto reportedly holds an option to make Kiwior's loan move permanent at the end of the season. This sets the stage for a potential transfer battle between Juventus and Porto in the upcoming transfer window, with the Bianconeri reportedly prepared to push hard to secure his signature. The football community is abuzz with speculation about Kiwior's future, with Arsenal fans debating his potential return and Juventus supporters anticipating a strong defensive acquisition. Analysts are weighing in on the tactical implications of such a move for both clubs. But while Juventus eyes new talent, another former Serie A star is facing a challenging road back from injury. We're delving into the situation of Dejan Kulusevski and his uncertain future at Tottenham. Kulusevski's comeback trail, injury woes, and Tottenham's uncertain future. Amidst Tottenham's challenging season, a significant absence has been Dejan Kulusevski. The Swedish international, who previously played for Juventus, has been sidelined for the entire 2025-2026 season due to a severe knee injury and subsequent surgery. At just 25, this marks the most difficult period of his career, leaving Spurs vulnerable as they battle potential relegation. Kulusevski recently shared a poignant message on social media, hinting at his imminent return. Referencing a Bible verse and accompanied by a song from the late Avicii, his post conveyed both his frustration with the prolonged absence and his unwavering determination to regain his form. He continues to document his rehabilitation and training progress online, fueling anticipation for his comeback. The injury, sustained on May 11, 2025, against Crystal Palace, led to surgery and a complex recovery process, leaving his return date uncertain. Manager Igor Tudor has expressed cautious optimism, stating that while the player is in good spirits and the medical staff is working diligently, a definitive return timeline remains elusive, with hopes for participation in the season's final stages. The former Atalanta, Parma, and Juventus player's future remains shrouded in uncertainty, heavily dependent on his recovery and Tottenham's league status. Despite his lengthy layoff, Kulusevski remains a sought-after talent across Europe, with several clubs, including those in Italy, closely monitoring his progress. A potential squad overhaul at Tottenham could see him depart in the coming months. Since joining Spurs in 2020 for €30 million, he has amassed 146 appearances, scoring 25 goals and providing 30 assists, and was part of the Europa League-winning squad, though he watched the final from the sidelines on crutches. Fans are eagerly awaiting Kulusevski's return, sharing messages of support and debating his potential impact on Tottenham's survival hopes. Pundits are discussing the financial implications of his absence and the transfer rumors swirling around him. And speaking of Juventus, they're gearing up for a crucial Serie A fixture this weekend. We're breaking down Udinese versus Juventus with all the team news and match preview you need. Udinese versus Juventus, a Serie A showdown for European spots. Get ready for a pivotal Serie A clash as Udinese hosts Juventus at the Bluenergy Stadium this Saturday. Following a 4-match winless streak, Juventus bounced back emphatically with a 4-0 victory over Pisa, and they'll be eager to maintain that momentum to climb back into the top 4. Udinese, bolstered by home advantage, faces significant challenges with multiple injury absences in their defensive and wing-back positions. Nicolo Bertola, Alessandro Zanoli, and Jordan Zemura are all expected to miss the match, forcing coach Costa Runjaic to adapt his backline and flanks. Udinese is likely to stick with a three-man defense, with Thomas Christensen and Christian Cabasel stepping up in Bertola's absence. Their informed striker, Keinan Davis, is on the cusp of Serie A history, aiming to reach double figures for the season, a feat achieved by few Englishmen. Juventus, on the other hand, is still grappling with their own injury concerns. Dusan Vlahovic, sidelined since late November with an adductor injury requiring surgery, is nearing a return but is unlikely to be risked for this fixture. Emil Holm remains out with a calf injury, and Arkadiusz Milik, though back in training, will also not be available. Jonathan David is expected to lead the line, but his starting spot is under threat once Vlahovic is fully fit. Kenan Yildiz has been a bright spark, nearing double figures in goals himself. Udinese currently sits 11th in Serie A, looking to secure a top-half finish, but their recent form, with just one win in 5, is a concern. They've tightened up defensively and will aim to frustrate Juventus before counterattacking. Juventus, in 6th place, remains in the hunt for Champions League football, despite an inconsistent campaign. Statistically, they are strong, ranking 2nd for expected goals (XG) in Serie A, and a win here could significantly close the gap on their rivals. Fans are anticipating a tense encounter, with both teams having much to play for. Analysts are dissecting the team news and tactical approaches, predicting a close contest. The debate is on whether Udinese's defense can hold off Juventus's attack, or if Davis can find the net to make history. And that's a wrap on our football news for today. But don't go anywhere, because we've got a quick recap of all the top stories and a full call to action coming up right after this. And that's a wrap on our top stories. Serie A squad values are shifting dramatically. Juventus is facing a dip. Jakub Kiwior's future is uncertain. Dejan Kulusevski is on the comeback trail, and we previewed the massive Udinese versus Juventus clash. Did you enjoy this breakdown? Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for more exclusive news and analysis, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media platforms for behind-the-scenes content and live updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.